I wanted to experience Yu-Gi-Oh in a different way. So, starting as a budget player with the challenge of only £20 to spend a week and trading with other players, can we turn 3 Alba Strike structure decks into a competitive beast? As we are beginning Yu-Gi-Oh again.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the series. Obviously this is the last one that's kind of behind. This is the last catch-up one, and then the next one we'll be opening some Darkwing Blasts and hopefully maybe getting better, or maybe some Mama. I don't know, I need to have a little think about what I'm going to open. We should probably open some more tins because we need some more openings. I think openings is really going to take us to the next level. You'll see what sort of trades I've done this week and then why I think that. But yeah, this is the last one, guys, so have your patience, please. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into the pack opening. Okay, guys, so obviously the only thing that we really need for our deck now, following on from last week, is we need branded openings. Those are the things we need, and we probably need a little bit of trade bait going into when the Beasted cards come out, because obviously we're going to need to try and trade into those. So obviously I've got a tin. I will say I bought 4 tins, I opened 3, and I got a Pot of Prosperity in one of those tins. I'm pretty sure I got a branded opening as well, so this probably doesn't have a branded opening, so that's not going to be great for us, but we're going to give it a go anyways. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get a branded opening in this. I would like to be able to play like what's it called, Lava Golem as well, and you can't really play Lava Golem unless you have openings. So yeah, hopefully we can get some branded openings. No luck this time, unfortunately. So just these, I bought these from a different place and they £30 or nothing. So yeah, fair enough. Only spent the 20, so I only got the 3 packs to open on this episode. Maybe we can get something cool. 1, 2, 5. I think that's okay. No, what is it? 18 cards in each pack. I don't know. Right, so we'll put that there. So we've got B-Trooper's Descent, B-Trooper Flying Sting. I don't even know how to say that. Is anyone else actually, before I continue, super annoyed that there's no Spriggans cards in here? Like, I wanted a Captain Sargas as like a secret, at least Sprint, the Iron Dash Dragon, the Fusion, at least get that as an Ultra. It's the only non-foil printing of an Albaz Fusion. Like, that's a fucking joke, mate. Yeah, so annoyed about that, as you can tell. Don't even know some of these names, man. Link Apple, Gunkin, Shipyard, Chronomaly, Constella, Unexpected Die, Comedy. We've already got this, so it's not really too helpful. Thunder Arm Dragon level 5, Parametaphors. Right, so our first holo is Machina Ruin Force. Not really the greatest, not many people are going to be using it. So what, 2 secret, 2 ultras. Alright, so this should be the rare. Ruddy Rosary Witch. I don't think I've actually seen one of those, so fair enough. So we got Machina Ruin Force, Spooky Ghost Sister, and Spooky Dogwood. This might be good if we're going into time against Terror Elements. So one of those. All Vein. I don't think anyone's going to be looking for that. Dark Knight Nightmare. 0? What is that? Oh, yo! We got an Ash Blossom in the series! I mean, that's not bad. We got an Ash Blossom in the series. Maybe when the Crystal decks come out, we'll be able to trade one of these for 3 commons or something like that. So that's not terrible. It's not what we want, but it's not terrible. But so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I reckon 7. That should be the, yeah, right, cool. So 7 to the front will do. So we've got synchro transmission, don't know that. Ad-lib, obviously we've already got these. So yeah. Magic Key, Rocket Caliber, Magic Key Locking. These kind of look like, if you look, it kind of looks like Albaz a little bit, like the hairdo and that. B-Trooper Squads, Heavy B-Trooper Mighty Neptune, Black Eyes, White Bacon, Gizmek, Naganaki, whatever that is, Converging Wheels. Right, should be our first foil. Live Twin Leela Treat. Okay. Beast King Unleashed. Baby Mud Dragon. Obviously not great. Oh, that's technically another hand trap. Don't know how great it will be, but this is a hand trap. And then our secret is Red Eyes Black Dragon again. I think these are like £15 at the moment. This might be some good trade bait. Maybe we'll be able to get a branded opening or something like that for this. We have to wait and see. Again, I do love Red Eyes as well. So imagine if we pulled a Dragoon. I would need what is it? What do we need to pull a Dragoon? Oh, we need Dark Magician. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Zora the Magistus. Magic Key. What are these names? What are these names? Oh, Albaz Law. We've got Aero Fix 3. Link Apple. Beat Trooper Landing. Stay Sailor Romarin. Don't know. Tri Brigade Rendezvous. Doesn't really do anything. Terrors of the Underroot. It's kind of a weird card. Ooh, Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. It is another hand trap, but this one's not great considering that we don't exactly have a lot of targets in our grave, and just doing this against, I suppose you could do it with Dragostapelia against Terelements, but other than that, this card's just, it's just not great. But again, maybe someone will want it. Gunkan Suship Shari, not great. Rebuilder. Ooh, Flunderies. There is actually someone at my local who's building Flunderies, so maybe they'll want this. I don't know if this was something good before. Right, so I fucked up there. It's not a spell. It's another monster. Oh, do we have another Ultra first? Yo, wait, what? Oh, did I not pull the rare? Oh, that's weird. Rox Rose Dragon. Again, this is not great. And then that's that weird, like, I don't know. We won't be playing that. So not great. Obviously, we've got an Ash we can use. We've got Red Eyes for a little bit of trade bait. Mia Dora we can potentially use. It is a negate. Yeah, I don't know what it'd be good against because it can only be 2,000 or more attack. So I'm not sure what I can use it against, but I don't know. Potentially, it is a 2k body as well, so maybe we'll be able to use this. But yeah, the Ash is at least nice, and obviously the Red Eyes can be nice trade bait. Nothing else really in this stuff that might, or I'll probably side this to be fair. Nothing else really that we'll want to use, but yeah, not the greatest, but it was kind of expected. But the Ash is nice at least. So yeah, that was quite a long opening because I rambled on for too long. But yeah, guys, let me show you what I've traded for this episode.
So guys, for trade number 1, As you can see, we got rid of the Water Enchantress that we got for like trade bait before, and the hero card that we pulled when we was open Power of the Elements. I didn't think we'd actually ever shift that, but we managed to get rid of that and the Enchantress for a playset of the common ashes that were printed in the Crystal Beast structure deck, I think it was. We've got Nibiru, our third Aluba, and then obviously we've got our Mud Dragon, which is a much better Super Poly target than what we had. So now maybe Super Poly can be a little bit more viable. Okay guys, for our second trade, we've got rid of that Boral Sword that we got in that really big trade a couple of episodes ago. And we got rid of that for our first opening and a Masquerade. So pretty good, pretty happy with that. Not too bad. That's one opening down. And we just need to pick up a couple more now and we'll be golden. Right, on to the next trade. Our next trade, we did actually have to part with a Thunder Dragon Roar, but going forwards, we're actually not going to be playing as many. We're just going to use like a little engine for them, as we don't have the Edge Imp stuff. I'll explain that more later. But we actually managed to get a Regained and a Masquerade. I think we had to overtrade, so the Roar is actually worth more than those two, but we had to do it. We now got our second Masquerade, which is very, very useful. And in Regained, that can be very popular going forwards. We just need to get our hands on some more Bestials. Our final trade we actually did just at locals. We've obviously got 3 branded in red, 1 super and 2 rare. So we've traded the super one, as you can see on the screen. The Anti-Spell, I thought at first that was going to be a good side deck card, but we need our spells for follow-up, so it's not a good side deck card. But we got the 2 DD Crows, which is obviously good against tier at the moment, and Bestials are really hard to get, and they're actually mega money currently. Like Drew's Worms are like £17, Magnamuts are 20 plus, so it's very, very difficult. I imagine that will change, because I imagine they'll get hit in some way, shape or form on the ban list. And then the Underworld Goddess, that is literally just for trade bait, and we needed to find an extra few pounds, and so we'll just grab that to put inside the binder, just to keep things going a little bit.
Okay guys, so after that pack opening, we're actually going to do the deck profile a little differently this time. We're going to do a little bit more traditional, how you normally do on YouTube. So we're just going to start off. We've got 3 Aluba, obviously normal summon, add your branded Spell and Trap. Obviously these are the reprints. We're going to play 2 Tragedy this week. Feels nice. Obviously Tragedy is very good for recursion, banish to add back, and especially with no opening. If we get a fusion card in our hand, we can just use this, you know. 1 Despian Comedy. This is a new addition this week. I just want to test it out and see what it's like. We struggle if we get an Imperm or Veiler or something like that on our Lubellion. So if we've already got access to some of our plays, then we'll send Comedy and Albaz to the graveyard so that we can then tribute a Lubellion with the Comedy, so that we can dodge Imperm and Veiler and stuff like that. 1 Ad-Lib and 1 Dramaturge. I think that's just standard. Well, Dramaturge is not really, but Ad-Lib is like a staple now. But I really like Dramaturge, especially in this build. We're playing 2 Macoria. We're still playing a Law, so obviously we still need to play Macoria and 2 Tragedy. Those are the best things to banish. Playing 1 Albion. It's just broken, isn't it? It's just, there's a nice combo where you can like go +3, 4, something like that. 1 Spriggan's Kit. Obviously we've only got 3 Aluba, so Kit is our like 4th, and then we obviously still have 1 branded opening now. 3 Albaz. I'm hoping we can try and trade for a Cartesia, then the 3 Albaz comes even better, but we just need more Albaz to maybe fuse if we've got the field spell and stuff like that in our hand, and we need more plays really. Then we are playing 1 of each. So we're gonna, because we don't have the Fright Fur Patchwork engine, so what it'll be is like, if we get to banish Raw, then we'll special Dark, and then Dark now we can use as a fusion, you know. So branded in red, we get to banish Raw, and then Raw summons Dark, and now we can fuse with Dark on our field. And then when that leaves, we get a Hawk. We can discard the Hawk to bring back Raw or Dark, and then now we get to fusion someone with that. So potentially we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 things to fuse with. So yeah, this is like what we're using instead. And obviously it's only 3 cards rather than the, what, 6, 7 that you use for the Frankfurt package. Still only have the 2 bestials as it stands. Obviously we will go to locals in a moment, to be fair. What's the time? It's 2:45. We will probably leave the house. It takes about 10 minutes to get there. We will probably leave the house in about 20 minutes to go there and see if we can get some cheeky trades before we go. Yeah, very dominant. We actually are really going to struggle against Terelements. We need to try and get ourselves some shifters, but these are the only things really we've got to interact with that. It's a hard loss to Terelements at the moment. 2 Moisture, again, for that Terelements matchup. It is a tier 0 deck still until the ban list comes, and even then I think it's not going to be great. 3 Ash, just because it's a little bit better than Valor, I think. Just maybe does a little bit more. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, a 3 Ash. I'm so happy that we've managed to trade into these. Thank you for the reprint, Konami. I did say that we would probably be able to get this. What we at? 1 Nibiru. We've only got the 1, so that's why we're playing Nibiru. But we want to stop ourselves. If we brick, there was quite a few games we bricked. Our opponent did not respect Nibiru, and we just got destroyed because of it. So Nibiru can be there to just help us out a bit. Onto our spells, we've got the 1 Theatre. Obviously, 1 Theatre, that's all you need. I do play that in my normal build as well. It just helps, really. And it's another fusion card for us because obviously, we don't have the patchwork stuff. 1 Opening. It is American. I don't know how they ended up with an American who we traded with. I think it was Moose we traded with. But yeah, we've got 1. Must be played. We need to get 2 more. Lost. Considering playing this at 2 just because it's just like we need to be, because we don't have that much gas, we need to just be able to try and like just play through stuff. So 2 Lost would actually be like busted. 2 Brand Fusion, we need to try and trade into a 3rd one. We had to trade away 1 in a past episode just because someone needed it, and I thought the cards that we would get would be much better. But yeah, it was a bad idea, and I should never have done that. So yeah, I need to try and trade into another branded fusion. Got 2 branded in red now. We are playing the 2 rares because the super is like £8, so maybe we can get a decent trade for that. Just 2 super poly. I don't want to brick on super poly too much, so just playing the 2 now. Probably a mistake. I should probably play 3, considering I only play 2 branded fusion, but we'll see how it gets on today. 1 Book of Moon. This is actually so good. Like against Flunder, if you flip the statue, then we can just play. Do you know what I mean? It's so much better. And against, like, if you're playing against Sprite, you can flip their monsters, you can flip the Terelements and stuff like that. So, yeah, I really like Book of Moon. Got 1 called By the Grave. This is just a busted card. 3 Law of Darkness. Like I said, we're playing that build just because we need to try and draw into our gas because we only got 2 opening and stuff. 1 Branded Sword, that's part of the bit to get Makoria. And then Retribution, I'm going to send that from Albion to be able to add back our Branded Fusion. Into the extra deck, we've got 1 Queritus. We're playing Proskyny on Tilt just because Super Poly and this would be busted. 2 Masquerade, we've now got 2. 1 Ultra and 1 American Super. 2 Mirror Jade, 2 Albion, 2 Lubellion, 1 Brigand, 1 Titaniclad, 1 Mud Dragon for Super Poly, 1 Starving Venom for Super Poly, and 1 Dragon Stapelia for Super Poly. We do need to try and get a Garura, but that is like a £10-15 card, so I don't really like our chances. And then for our extra deck, we're just going to play some Kaiju's for going seconds, because obviously we don't have access to, what's it called, Lava Golem or Sphere Mode. This deck hard loses the back row, so Twin Twisters is a must. And then we've got 3 Dark Rule and no more for those boards that we just cannot break. If we go first, then we really need to do it. Then we're going to Scythe people, and then Dimension Barrier is the best. The next best go first card that we can hope for. So, and that is it for the deck, guys. Okay guys, so that's it for the deck. Hopefully I didn't get it too long. This is the build we're going to take to locals. Things might change if we do some trades, in which I'll take a picture and stuff like that and just show you what I traded for, but I have been trying to do trades when I've been going locals normally, but yeah, it's been very difficult. People don't really have the bestial cards, especially not for trade, especially with the price that they are. And yeah, we don't have much trade bait. An ulti would really change our fortunes, but the store that I go to hasn't had OTS packs for a while, so yeah, still. And our draw, like our luck has not been great with our pulls, so yeah, we'll have to just wait and see. But until then, guys, yeah, let's just head to locals.
So we did actually, so after the deck profile, we did actually make a change. Because of that trade we did at locals, we actually took out the Nibiru and the branded Retribution, which I actually came to regret later on. The Retribution, not the Nibiru, and we've added 2 Diddy Crows. My locals occasionally do have like 3 tier players, so yeah, I added the 2 Diddy Crows. There are obviously some like Naturia player as well, which can be useful. The Crow is just quite useful for quite a lot of things, so yeah, we put those in thinking that they would help us a lot. But yeah, after that, guys, let's get into round 1. This is actually this will be the feature match, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. There is actually a funny way that funny thing that happens at the end, and let me know what you think. All right, let's get into it.
That is a great start, isn't it?
Based. Mine?
Yeah.
Draw. Stun my main.
Yeah.
Normal moduling effect. On normal someone searches my dolce. Hoot hoot. So, pick seedlings. Search any special hoot cake. Hoot cake effect. Banish one monster from very summon my dolce from deck. Effectiveness gelato. When special summon, if I have a beast Madolce, searches Madolce spell trap.
No one wants to watch you.
Cool. Yeah. Play Saloon. Give me an extra normal. If a Madolce shuffled into the deck or at the back of my hand because of the effect, I set the Madolce spell trap from deck.
Sick.
Thinking here.
That's fun. Oh, Sons of Warriors.
No, they're
Oh, they're
all
different.
shit.
Ah, you can play there, can be the only one, that's fine.
No, I don't.
I said you could.
I could. Well, Bagoo, it's funny. Why not?
You want to summon it in attack?
Yeah. I'm very sure. I have no monsters in grave, so I can special summon this. Effect when summon my Dolce from deck and decreases level by 1. Okay.
This
Generic.
is now a 6.
It's a decrease, so it's a
Oh, decrease. I'll change its level by 1.
decrease.
I'll decrease it. Sorry.
I'm sorry. So monster flare.
Yep. What's she do?
I can detach one, quick effect, target one. It's Dora. Target one monster, make it unaffected by monster effects.
Oh, that's fun.
Needs to be my Dolces though. Activate. Heals. Pitch this, search and burn yourself, summon one from grave. It's gelato.
That's tough. That's tough times.
I'll search for Chateau.
Just keeping your zone, mate.
Effect. Detach target itself, make it unaffected by monster effects. Cool. Link this dwarf. Make this target. Doesn't really do much, from the honest. Summon Chocolata Lamong.
What's she do?
Target one Madolce engraved, shuffle into the deck, and if a Madolce is shuffled from the grave into the deck, I detach one and special one from deck. Effect, target this, put it back in the deck.
Okay.
Effect, detach. I'm not gonna summon this one.
Me too.
Oh, I wonder what that was. Summon Angeli. Now what?
2-5, 2-1. Ah, it's only 1,000. Get ready. What's the difference in this?
Activate Flowing Mountains, discard a Keldo. Draw one and then summon one from grave.
Go, just put back right.
Thanks, sister.
Yep.
Damn, I drew another Keldo. These. Summon Tiramisu. What that bitch do? I'll tell you. I detach one, target up to 2 Madolches in grave, shuffle them into the deck, and then for each card I shuffle 2 cards you control into the deck. It doesn't target. Okay. Base card. Effects. Target in my grave.
Back right.
These 2. Resolves?
Yeah, I can't stop.
Okay, then back over here. So shuffles all my Dolces in my grave into the deck. When activated, gives all my Dolces 500. Effect of this, one will shuffle, so I can touch someone onto the deck.
That's not once per turn?
No.
Balanced.
I'll summon Mr. Gelato because he's the biggest one. Oh, and Salon. Salon sets. Gonna set this one.
Okay.
That's target 1 Madolche in my field or grave, bounce it, and get 1 card you control.
Okay.
Battle phase.
Yep.
So, can't possibly be bigger than 2k. Yeah, I assumed. 21, 27, 3k, 21.
I think you better start anyway. Stand by me.
Yep. Oh fuck, it's Spanish tragedy. What a tragedy.
It raises my blood pressure and gives me a very, very intense.
So annoying because I think I have to actually banish.
I mean, that's good.
I'd rather banish Victoria.
I guess, yeah.
Effective tragedy.
Boo-hoo, I'm gonna search an Uber now.
Doesn't matter if I get ashed or imperms. You can Google your imperms.
But yeah,
That's purely
In
meant.
summon effect.
Yeah, all good. Unless a top deck changes it, obviously. Do I show my hand to the camera to let them know that it's shit? Ass.
Ah, I thought it was actually gonna be ash. Psych! Effect.
No channeling 2.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Never mind. I'm stupid. Go for it. Ah,
Yeah,
I
mate.
see the greed.
See it, yeah. Can't fuse away this card.
It feels kind of sad to see you with all the comments from the structure deck when I know you have them maxed.
Effect.
Yep.
Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Makoria.
You're just based. Yeah, go for it.
Told you, man. I'm greedy.
You muted afterwards, right?
What?
You muted.
Nah.
No?
Nah, base. This might not be the feature match, though. Depends. Brandon
Oh,
Sword.
you only show one match, yeah.
Yeah, Brandon Sword.
You're a one-based little motherfucker. I don't have it now. I just used to a deck that's literally a toolbox, can do anything. Still with that deck, kinda. That's why I actually started playing Despian with these tools. Would you teach me?
Brandon, it's pretty easy. Activate Brandon Fuse.
Besides that, I'm playing Beastals and stuff, so you need to do the Albion Lubellion combo.
Probably should have saved it.
What? I mean, they're all Earth. Can you do anything with Mammoth? You know?
Only if I have Albers. I got Mud Dragon, so I could really Mud Dragon.
Oh, you could do my
I
monsters,
could Mud
yeah.
Dragon, yeah. But I can discard Tragedy and then use these 2. What's better against you?
Well, if it's not going to be the feature match, PP. Yep.
7-1.
And face Albion.
In phase Albers, yeah.
Yep. Plus tax man.
I probably shouldn't have put my
With tragedy next turn. I mean, the red came out as a rare?
in the tins.
Oh. It's still not good, but it's okay. Let me see how it gets. Stand by me. 600. No. Let's search for a Vernu.
Oh, I suppose I could have stopped that. Really. I don't know why I didn't.
Got an Ash.
Nah. You watched me add Makoria.
You don't know my hand is ass. You don't know my hand is ass, right? So you wouldn't ask the first thing. You don't do the first thing I do, and I special the door.
That's second effect or not?
Seedlings. Yeah. No, that's one effect. The search and summon is one effect.
Oh,
This
for
is
you
second.
too.
Yeah, this is second effect.
1, 2.
No, it's just one.
Oh, it's when it's discarded against the summon. Oh, my bad. That's 2.
Now it's two. Yeah. Does it go through? Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No, come on.
Oh, you conceded?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Were you going to concede with this?
Dude,
I don't. Oh, wait, yeah, I'll do a follow up.
Dude,
I can manage the tragedy.
Yeah, you have tragedy. And also, if your field was empty, I still would have won. Also, it's game on board.
This is okay.
Running in red in my end phase.
Oh, yeah, true.
Effect. Search one, someone bank from grave. Special this, because why not? I'm gonna search any,
So, what did you add from this? Angelina.
this and this pitch Anjali, search any Earth Fairy, and then special one from grave. Anjali is a long fire. Now I'm gonna Anjali. So I'm gonna Hood effect, punish this, someone from there.
I hope my next card is good.
That was the situation I was in. Effect of this, someone predicts this, make it level 4. That bitch is just danger now. I'm not into metal chest, so I can use her for anything. Someone souffle?
Well, Medolches need two Medolches.
Yeah.
Even the link.
Yeah. Best I could do is this, but. Yeah, effect. Just to use the effect. I need one engraved basically. Effect of this, put this shuffle it back, and then attach something back. Someone gelato. Gelato effect. Search for salon. Create chateau. Put these two back in the deck. The other way. Effect of this, they're shuffle in, detach someone back from deck. Special summon. I fucked up. This was activated the entire time. Someone gelato. Yeah, and it was 1-2. So that will set one from deck.
It's very messy.
Gelato will search one.
What did you say?
It's like just an impermanent card. Including gratitude.
Not a bad blast.
No, I can still use it.
What?
It targets negates. It doesn't get activation, doesn't get effects. Fuck. Do I take it? Link these two, because I'm an idiot. Makes this start. And then these two into supply. I should have done that the other way.
I like that you ended on a door still.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Psych!
Yeah? Yeah.
I think it is. Because that can be an effective.
Oh, you're gonna make a stupid. Oh, you can make merge it. Forgot.
Effective mirages.
I think I'm gonna promenade. I'm gonna target Hoodcape and merge it.
Chain red, target, Alvarez.
Trying to fuse it away. Yeah. You have a shuffler, right? So, okay, I don't have it back. I don't get 20 back because I need to negate first. Yeah. When did Roar get in there?
I had it in my hand.
Oh, you're using friends. Yeah, you want to manage that one.
And then,
Roar. XD.
yeah, effective roll.
Roar XD.
to go to the end phase.
Yeah.
This comes back. And then effective out.
Yeah. Okay. Udora. Keeper's drop.
And this one doesn't let me do something.
No, that's if you if I play Exchange of the Spirit, which I don't know how to do.
Okay.
This is like during the main phase, I discard any card, search any fairy.
Okay.
Promenade, target Food Cake and Stapelia. Negate that.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I mean, I'll chain type.
Yeah, why not? Oop.
And
And then when I new chain, if you have nothing, take it as a trigger.
that one's gonna add you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go round it up.
I'm not some Hood Cake. Hood Cake effect target. This one. Banish shit. And I summon from deck. Okay, yeah. Activate the door. Open it. Just open it. Put these three back.
Strong.
I mean, I can make an Nexus and Angel. Give yourself something from deck. Back to this. Someone putting says make a level, make a level 4. Ah. Happens. Cool. Let's start with
Gamer?
this. Someone tiramisu. Effect on someone.
Yeah, on someone.
I get it. Okay. Gonna make chocolate la mode. Effect. Target this guy. Put it back in the deck. Effect. If a guy is shuffled, you touch and summon. Yeah, you're level 4. Extra normal summon because of Saloon. Effect. Touch one. Target. Yeah, these two. Shuffle those two. 3K, 2K, 27. Go.
So what do you have on my turn now? What interaction?
On your turn, I have a shuffle. Nice board, bro. I could trigger.
Summon effect?
Yeah.
Shuffle your way out of that, boss
Oh,
man.
shit.
This right?
That's 3K, big bungus.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Someone 27.
Yeah. I mean, he has 300 life points left. Pretty sure I win.
That'd be fun.
I have Cowboy.
Wow, face.
Yeah. Okay. Attack Hood Cake. Hood Cake effect one dies. Goes back in the deck. And that triggers kick it and searches.
I should have banished that card.
Actually, it goes back to my hand because of the field spell.
Effect this.
Yeah.
Be like, no, let's just waste an hour and swap sides.
So you send for cost and I'm going to chain this.
I'm gonna ban.
Yeah. Put back this guy, this fucker, this fucker.
Thanks for putting up. Okay.
You probably pay for you, right? Doesn't matter.
Go.
Mine? Okay, draw.
How about went back to the deck tonight?
Yeah. Cheater. Stop my main. Effect. Search Anima Dolce. Normal. Effect. Search Anima Dolce. He can do that, yes.
I will say one thing.
Effect. I mean, I also had other plays. I had this.
I mean, it's, I don't care, mate. That is top banner. I don't mind losing like that. That's fine. You didn't do it in time, did you? You did it for game. I don't mind.
I mean,
don't mind.
yeah, I did it for
That's
game,
pretty
okay.
That's top banner. Yeah.
So after that round that was actually round 1 that we played. The Madolce obviously taking a 2-1 loss. We're now going into round 2, where we played against John and his Naturias. Obviously, this is quite a difficult matchup, especially if he makes Naturia Beast. That is an instant win. We just can't beat that. Unless we just can't. Yeah, we can't. But yeah, obviously we took a 2-1 loss again in this one. I was quite surprised that we managed to get a win, but we did in the end. Going into round 3, I'm actually really disappointed about this one. We actually took a 2-0 loss, I think it was, against Branded, and he wasn't playing full power Branded. He was just playing. He's new back into the game. He knew how to play the deck, but I was really disappointed with this. We did get super polyed 3 times. Yeah, 3 times I think, but we just didn't have enough gas, and then eventually we just got outgrind. Yeah, I'm really disappointed about this. I would normally back myself against any Branded player, but yeah, we took the L on this one as well. And then for the final game, we did manage to get a win. So we finished with a record of X3. Really not good. We've really been struggling the last few weeks, so we're going to have to really revise our build and hopefully get some good trades in. Doesn't help that we're not pulling great. We're getting really bad luck. So yeah, not great. But yeah, we played against Trap Trick, and he kept bricking, and we were able to just play through the few floodgates he had. And yeah, we took the win on that one. It was relatively straightforward. 2-0 win. So guys, that wraps it up for this episode. We will be, well, with Photon Hope and Over just round the corner, we will be opening some of those. Hopefully to get some trade bait to be able to try and get into some bestials. And obviously there are some new Branded cards in those. Like if we could get at least, because I imagine the Blazing Cartesia we won't be able to make because we don't have a Cartesia, but that fusion will probably be too high rarity. But the Beast one, I can't remember what it's called, but the Beast one, I'll put it up on screen. We should hopefully be able to get at least one of those, and we can make that with Macoria. And we obviously play 2 Macoria, so it's relatively easy to do. So we'll be able to have a negate, and I'll try and work it so that we can have a negate and a Mirror Jade on field. And I think that will be very, very good going forwards. But yeah, we're going to have a little think about our build and try and end with a little bit more so we can win some more games, because these losses are just not great. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I'm currently in Bulgaria, so I'll have to video the next one. So not the next episode, but the one after. We'll be opening the Photon Hope and Over. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.